All right, so here we go. I replaced the sunroof about a few months ago, and shortly after I noticed that water was coming out. Every time it rained, water would drip out through this thing here, where the you can't really see it. Actually, let me switch it to the front camera where I got the light. Hold on. So water will come out through the cracks on this shit right here, right? And I'm like, damn, there's a gap in the seal on the sunroof. So I readjusted it. And before it was just a little bit of water, right? I readjusted it and I thought I fixed the gap, right? But now I'm looking at it and you could kind of see that it's still a bit of a gap on there. And we just had a pretty good rainstorm yesterday. It rained all day. I wasn't really gonna make a video on this, but I figured I should, just in case somebody else is having the same issue. I pretty much pulled this up first. Then I pulled the seal. I pulled the seal up. And then I pulled this from the side here. I pulled that off. I had to vacuum some water. There's a big puddle in here. So water is dripping in from the sunroof. It's collecting in the sunroof. And then it's coming down the A-pillar. It's dripping. You can see mad water here. Dripping all the way down in here. It's going into the floorboard. Who knows what the hell is down there. And it's filling up in here. So I pulled this. Pulled the seal. Pulled this thing, this panel here. Then there's this little thing in here. Pulled that. So now I'm just gonna clean up the water. I'm gonna readjust the sunroof, and hopefully that fixes it. So anybody else is having this issue, there's water on the other side too. So this is a pretty bad thing here. Hopefully there's no sensitive wires down there. I haven't had any other issues with the car though, like with any electronics, so keep my fingers crossed. All right, peace. Let me show you guys something. All right, I needed a wet vac, right, to dry up the carpet. Just look at how much water is down here. Fuck, you can't really see it. All right, you can't see it, but it's still a good puddle, good sized puddle down there. So make sure you check everything and try to dry all this as much as possible. All right, always make sure you're checking everything, all right, people? So it turns out, see that duct right there? Underneath it is a little flap. That flap connects to the front. So the water came through that flap and filled up the whole back as well. So and make sure you're using a dry wet vac for this. So yeah, that goofy ass flap right there. Yeah, I can't really see it, but that's the gateway right there. Anyway, now I gotta vacuum the whole back, and I gotta check that side too, the passenger side, because I think the whole floor on both sides fucked up. All right, people. Now remember, now I'm gonna adjust the sunroof. So remember how the sunroof comes out, right? Oh shit, I fell down on my seat. Hold on. Yeah, god damn it. Shit. Hold on, am my seat all the way back? It is. This car getting smaller and smaller, man. Shit. I'm only 6 foot. When I first got this Explorer, I was like, yo, this is comfortable, right? But after like 2 years, not even, I'm like, god damn, I need a Navigator or like Expedition or some shit. All right, so you just pull this out like this. Yeah. All right, so now you pull that out. You see how I just slid it out? That's the bracket. It just pops back in when you're done like this. Just push it in snug, right? So you pull it out. Yeah, hey, yo, pull it out. What do you say? And then you slide it back so you get to this guy. You can still get to it without sliding it back, but it's really annoying. You could barely see it. So pull it all the way back. Those are screws. If you got to replace this, you unscrew these. It's 8mm socket. I forgot what size hex it is. So all I'm doing now, I'm not taking it all the way out because I'm just readjusting it. So I'm just gonna loosen them up, and then I'm gonna look from the outside, the trim line, because it kind of fell in. That's why water is getting in. So I'm gonna push it back up again to where it's level with the roof, and make sure there's no gaps. Maybe pour some water on it, see if the water goes down into the car or if it stays on top. That's how I would know if it's sealed properly. All right, guys. And then when you're done, put it back, tighten the screws, slide this. Don't forget to slide this back forward and then pop it back in. All right, peace. When you adjust them, do the both screws on each side at the same time. That sounds kind of confusing. All right, hold up. So do the right side first. So you could slide the right, tilt the right side up. Then tighten that once you get the right side height on this side. Then come to the left side and then just the left side. That's the easiest way. You can do the front, tilt the front up, then tilt the back up. But you don't really want to tighten the screws on the front, because if you tighten the screws on the front, now you try to lift the back up, you're binding the structure. Because this is tight, and then now you loosen this and you're trying to force that up, you're twisting this up too. So it's easier to loosen this side, push it up, tighten it, and come to the other side, loosen that, push it up. All right. And then I'm just gonna show you real quick the height of it. So I never had it this high before. You could see it's like kind of popping up now. I don't know, it might be too high, but I just want the water to stop flooding my car, man. So the whole thing, actually this is kind of level here, but here is kind of high still. But oh well, I'd rather it be high and not let any water in. Yeah. All right.